So we now come to the formal bit, so let me do this as Vice-Chancellor. Madam Chair, faculty, graduands, congregation, it is my deep pleasure to speak on behalf of the award of an Honorary Doctorate. This is the highest award that a university can give in tribute to the work of an individual. Such awards are never given lightly. They are heavily scrutinized, both internally and externally, by university committees and only approved at the most senior academic levels. So I am really delighted that today we can honor the life work of Victoria Stakelum, who is one of the founders of Arden University. So. Now, I'm a northerner, so I'm going to call her our Vicky. So I'm really delighted to be able to honour the work of our Vicky. Universities are probably some of the most important and valuable institutions that we've got in the modern world. If we believe in the values of the pursuit of truth, that our arguments should be rigorous and they should rest on evidence, then the custodian above all else of these values is a university. So rare is the creation of a university that it's right that we should acknowledge our founders' immense achievement in setting up this university. Now, you may know that the first university established in Europe was the University of Bologna in Italy. It was founded in 1088 by students who wanted to understand ecclesiastical law. So it's great to see some law graduates today. 8 years later, the King of England wanted an alternative understanding of ecclesiastical law and set up a university that became known as the University of Oxford. And that was in 1096. And soon after that, the University of Cambridge. But we had to wait over 600 years for the next university in this country to be created. It's that rare an achievement in the creation of a university that we had to wait 600 years. So prejudiced was the provision of university education that it wasn't in fact until 1920 that Oxford University graduated its first woman graduate. So it is so rare, and I want to impress that upon all of you. So let's fast forward to this regular girl from Swindon, as she likes to be described. She had purple hair, a pierced nose, apparently a cheeky tattoo, whatever that means. She attended a local comprehensive school and had dropped out of college. There was little evidence, perhaps, of what was to come. Our Vicky would go on not only to get into university, but would then graduate from that Oxford University that only first graduated women in 1920. She gained her MA, and she has gone on and achieved a master's degree in another university and been one of the founders of this university. This university with this burning ambition to say that whatever your circumstances or your start in life, you can achieve, and we can help you to achieve your full potential. It's a remarkable achievement to create a lasting legacy that will live well beyond your lifetime, a university that empowers and helps students to maximize their potential for generations to come. But that's what Vicky has done. She's helped to create this great university that will go on and help thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of students achieve their full potential and have that opportunity to walk across the stage just as you are doing today. Now that is no small achievement. So I hope, Vicky, that you are very proud of this great opportunity that you have created, not just for the graduates amongst us, for the faculty who teach in this great university that you've established, and for all the supporters here today who've been able to celebrate this success. of the students, of the graduates. All aspects of the university had Vicky's input and guidance. As we all know too well, on this side, we had very close guidance from Vicky over all aspects of the university. But it is the fastest growing university. It's over 20,000 people studying at the moment. And this is testament to your success. So I hope you feel proud, Vicky, about what you've achieved, overcoming 800 years of prejudice against women in English higher education. Vicky's not just followed in the footsteps of others. The first university in the world was created by a woman. It was established in the year 895 in Morocco. It was founded by Fatima al-Fihiri. Vicky takes her place in history alongside the greats who've established a university. Now, since leaving the university, Vicky has concentrated on mentoring and supporting others to achieve their full potential. She's created a business that has become a runaway success and is now hosting her own radio show. Her determination, that rolling up her sleeves and getting on with it and getting stuck in and thinking differently and wanting to achieve are just great examples to all of us about what you can do to overcome obstacles in your life and be a success. Now, I know that Vicky has with her today her family and friends, her supporters, and her parent, mum, and I'd just like to say a word directly to them. It's hard being the parent of a child because you don't know if what you are doing is going to be a success for your child. And I hope that all of you who are parents can appreciate this. You have to make tough decisions in life. You never know if the decisions that you make are going to be successful. Are they mixing with the right people? Is getting a tattoo the right thing to do? Is having a piercing the right thing to do? Is allowing your hair to be sprayed purple the right thing to do? You know, it's all that endless. Are they going to the right school? Are they eating the right food? Are they doing the right sports? Are they doing the right clubs? It's an endless, agonizing list of decisions that have to be taken. And it's only when your child grows up that you realize, well, did I make the right decision? So I just wanted to say, Vicky, to your parents that they made absolutely the right decisions. The evidence is here today. And I know that some of you will have put yourselves through university without the benefit of parents to support you. But for those of you who have your parents with you, just like Vicky has today, I want to say to all of you that you are also graduating today with first-class honours in the job that you have done. So well done, congratulations, you are such a success. I really can't find the words to say that creating a university is so exceptional, it's so special. So I'm really honoured and delighted that we are able to honour the life work of Vicky. And so, congregation, Madam Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present you for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of the University, Dr. Victoria Stakelum. Please join the stage.
Gosh, over to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carl, so much. What a special day. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so delighted to be here, and I'd like to thank Arden University, especially the graduations team, who have made this wonderful event possible. And of course, Professor Ligo, thank you for that lovely introduction. And Steve Clayton and the Arden leadership team who invited me to be part of this moment. It means so much to me. And a special thanks to my mum and dad, here all the way from Cornwall, my daughter Molly, and my mother-in-law Anne, who have travelled with me from Ireland this morning, and my dear friend Una, and my sister-in-law Marie-Claire, who is also an Arden student, who have taken time out of busy lives to be here and celebrate with us today. And thank you all graduating students of Arden for allowing me to be a part of your ceremony. It's very special to me. A brief word on absent friends too. My husband would love to have been here, but he nobly stayed at home to mind my other two kids, supporting me today just like he did throughout my Arden career and student years. I did what you've done too, studying alongside a demanding day job and responsibilities, raising a family and caring for others. I did that whilst I was here working at Arden University. And I know that there will have been people that supported you along your journey to be here today, that for whatever reason maybe can't be by your side. So I want to acknowledge absent friends, family and supporters who are cheerleading us from afar as they did during our studies and along that journey. So a big shout out to the people watching the live stream. It has been a real privilege to be a part of Arden's story and to see Arden life from the perspective of both a founding leader of the university and also as a part of the student community. I feel so very proud to be a part of the history of a university that is shaping the future. It's also a real privilege to share in your experience today, having had some personal insight into the determination and courage and resilience that you must have brought to your studies to get to this point today. In coming to work at Arden, I found my first true career purpose in being part of an organisation that is genuinely here to do good in the world, to help raise people's aspirations and realise their potential. I'd been searching for meaning within my profession for a long time, and I had a lot of misstarts. But here at Arden, I found it. Since moving on from the team here, I've been blessed with numerous opportunities supporting others to find their meaning and purpose in their lives and in their careers through the mindset coaching work that I now do. So I wanted to take the opportunity of today's ceremony, a stage, a microphone, an audience, I'm there, to share 3 big bits of mindset advice that I've found to support a person's ability to achieve success and fulfillment on their own terms. I've learned these during my time at Arden and since my time at Arden, and through my work with my wonderful clients who are, like you, change makers, leaders of today and the future. And I hope these principles might benefit you as you consider your what next after this big milestone. So the first is the importance of curiosity. Curiosity is like a superpower. It's a shield against boredom, against suffering, against hatred, against failure, even just tough feedback. Curiosity creates understanding, it invites debate, and of course it compels learning. It can act as an anchor to explore something that has created an emotional response in you, that instead of getting defensive or upset, you can get curious, both about the something and about yourself. I feel so blessed to have been raised with the trait of curiosity, and have had parents that between them both cultivated and role-modelled it. Thanks, Mum and Dad. But make no mistake, this is a trait you can develop, you can work on. It's like a muscle. If you use it, it gets stronger. If you want to flex this muscle, just aim to notice when you feel those intense emotions, particularly the more challenging ones. Or when you find yourselves in a difficult situation, ask yourself, what is there for me to learn here? About myself, about you, about this situation. By making this a practice, you develop an extraordinary capacity for learning and development and an orientation around truth. And that will always serve you. My second piece of advice is to find the courage to get committed to big things in your life. Because look at you. You've got it in you. You are here after 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years of commitment. You've taken the late nights, the knocks, the refer grades, and you kept picking yourself up and you kept coming back. You had the courage to take this process on, and your commitment to that process has brought you here. I'm sure I'm not the only person to have failed a module somewhere along the path to completing my master's. But we can only do our best. Beyond that, what will be, will be. So do your best. Do it courageously. This is the surest fire way to avoid regrets later. And on the topic of regrets and what ifs, don't edit your own potential. If you've seen the big opportunity, jump at it. Give it your all, with courage as your fuel and curiosity as your shield. Because once, some years ago, I'm sure many of you found yourselves wavering on this big decision. Should I do this? Can I do this? I guess some of you very nearly didn't. And no doubt you faltered along the way. But you pushed through, you did it, and look at you now. Just imagine what else you might be capable of. What else could you take on and succeed at? Your potential is limited only by your imagination. So make your next ambition as courageous a big dream as this one has been. You deserve every bit of this and the next adventure you embark on. My final words of wisdom. Get clear on what is important to you, who you are and where you are headed, and be 100% you. I spent years of my career editing how I presented myself, working hard to maintain a mask, a professional persona that was not quite the person I felt on the inside. So much effort and energy was wasted in carefully cultivating that persona, in maintaining a pretense that I was completely fine and in control, when sometimes I felt far from it. That then created imposter syndrome, as I felt fearful of the real me being discovered. Perhaps some of you have felt this at times too. Here at Arden, from the very beginning, I felt able to be my whole self, to speak my mind, to share my opinions, to be open about my strengths and my weaknesses, to confide in a colleague when I was having a bad day or struggling with something outside of work. All that effort and energy that had previously gone into maintaining some external presentation of perfection was now available to put into my work. And without a doubt, I did my best work here. I worked tirelessly and studied amongst brilliant and talented people. And we worked together to build and shape this fabulous institution that you are a part of. So as you travel the path of your career, I would urge you to proudly and confidently do you. When you apply for jobs, don't just think about how you prove you are worthy. Test them for whether they are a company that deserves you and that you can thrive in. Do the same in relationships, in friendships. Be responsible for the life that you create. And bear in mind that just like the discomfort and courage that it sometimes took to get you here today, your greatest breakthroughs and achievements are waiting in those spaces where you experience the most challenge. So take the challenges on. I know you can do it, because look at your determination, your resilience, look at your achievement. Accept your whole self, including your flaws, celebrate your strengths, get committed to your goals, and bring courage, curiosity, and responsibility along the way. And I promise you, you will fly. Graduates, congratulations on your magnificent achievement. I hope today serves as a reminder of just how brilliant and powerful you are. Enjoy the rest of your graduation. Thank you again for this honorary award, which I will cherish. Thank you.